Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Dawn, and it's time for another Finish It Friday. So let's get started. So it seems like every week I have a huge pile of things that are waiting to be finished. So if you're like me, you're definitely not alone. So what I decided is that every Friday I'm pulling out all those unfinished projects, trying to add the final touches and getting them completely finished and ready for either my shop or for my gifts or for craft fairs. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, so to start with, today I'm going to be working on one of my favorite card kits that I made. I think it's a really pretty design with soft pink florals. And then in this sentiment says, "Celebrating You." I already have all of the card pieces cut and prepared, so the actual hard part is finished. But what I have left to do today is create the step-by-step instruction sheet as I'm putting those instructions together. I also like to organize all the little kit pieces by individually wrapping each of those pieces and then labeling them so it's easy to follow. And then that way I make sure that every piece is exactly where it needs to be and that the correct number is in each piece. Of course, once all 6 card sets are wrapped and labeled, then I package everything together with the instruction sheet. And then finally, this DIY card kit will be completely finished, packaged, and ready to list on my Etsy shop. All right, now I'm moving on to another floral card kit. This one is also filled with beautiful shades of pink, but the sentiment is different. This one says, "Thanks, I really appreciate it." I think it's such a versatile design because everyone can use a heartfelt thank you card, right? So just like the last kit, all of the cutting and prep work has already been completed. And so now I need to take the time to finish these final details. I'm going to create the instruction sheet, sort and individually wrap everything, each of the card pieces, label everything, and then make it easy to assemble again. I always enjoy seeing everything come together at this stage. Once it's packaged, it's ready for someone to open, follow the instructions, and then create the cards that come with it. It's another project that I can check off my list and add one more DIY kit for my Etsy shop. All right, now this card kit is the last one that I have in this really pretty pink floral collection. The sentiment on this kit is "Sending Smiles," which makes a great card to have on hand for so many occasions. I think so. But before I package this one, I do have an extra step to complete. I realize that I'm out of card bases, so I'm going to have to make those first. And then once I have the card bases all finished, I can put the entire kit together. After that, I'll create the instruction sheet, organize and individually wrap each of the pieces, label everything so of course it's easy to follow, and package it all up. I think it's always nice to use up an entire paper collection like this because I know that every piece has been put to get use, especially when it's so pretty. I love to get that satisfaction of completing another project for Finish It Friday. All right, so now I'm going to switch over to a completely different paper collection. This one is called Hillside Cottage. It's another really pretty set of thank you cards, I think, and I really love the colors in this one. The black and the pink and the greens and the yellow. I think the color combination is just so pretty. So all of these cards have quite a few small embellishment pieces. So I like to package those separately in a little small bag. That way nothing will get lost or mixed up. And then everything will stay organized until the crafter's ready to assemble the cards. I still need to make the card bases for this kit. And once those are finished, I'll package all the pieces together with the instructions. And then I do take a few extra minutes to organize the small pieces really, really good because it makes a difference. Because the last thing that we would want is one to slip out during shipping, even though it would be in the box. But of course, it could be lost if someone didn't know it was in the box. But that way, everything is nice and ready to go in the package, and it makes it the actual card making process a little bit easier and funner, I think. Okay, I'm staying with the Hillside Cottage collection for this next kit too, but this one features the sentiment thinking of you. I always like having a variety of sentiments available because it gives the customers more options for different occasions while still using that same beautiful paper collection. So the first thing I need to do is make the card bases, of course, so everything is ready for assembly. Then I will sort all the smaller embellishments into a separate bag, label all the components, finish the instruction sheets, and then package the entire kit together. One thing I really like about putting these kits together is making sure they're as easy to use as possible. So my goal is that when people or someone opens the package, everything is so organized, it's clearly labeled, and it's ready for a fun, relaxing crafting session. That's the kind of experience that I really want everyone to have with my kits. All right, so this last card kit is also from the Hillside Cottage collection. So I'll finish it just like the others by making the card bases, organizing the pieces, completing the instruction sheet, and then labeling everything and then packaging it up. It's always rewarding to see a collection go from unfinished to completely finished. Oh, it makes me so happy. Well, that wraps up today's Finish It Friday. We finished several card kits, cleared out a handful of unfinished products or projects, and now they're ready for my Etsy shop. I hope this inspires you to pull out one of your own unfinished projects and finish it too. If you enjoyed crafting along with me, I'd love it if you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and let me know in the comments what you're working on this week. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Happy crafting!